From KQNY Studios, it's time for Plumas Fun, the essential events guide for Quincy, Greenville, Chester, Portola, and beyond. Including Meadow Valley. It's another unbelievable edition of Plumas Fun, the events guide for our little piece of paradise. I'm your host, Emmanuel Lemnaugh. Here we go. It's events time. Will Chuck Wood see his shadow? Vote for your favorite chili, browse local vendors, the infamous batch auction, and more. That's right, it's the Groundhog Festival in Quincy. Saturday, February 1st, starting at 11 a.m. on the courthouse lawn in downtown Quincy. Need a reason to attend the Groundhog Fest? Here's 1,000. Music, whipped cream triangle, flip cup fight, a mini bike track, crazy hair contest, beer drinking, kids zone, chili cook-off, local vendors, honorary mayor of Quincy. It's the Groundhog Festival. Pray for snow. I hope that little guy doesn't see his shadow for a while. Later that evening, Saturday, February 1st, is the grand opening of the Grove Makerspace. This community makerspace has been in the works for a while, and the grand opening is here. The evening begins at 6 p.m. with live music from Alex Lemnaugh at 8 p.m. The Grove is located next to Patty's Thunder in Quincy at 567 Lawrence Street, number 1. Stick around at the end of the show for an exclusive interview with Suzanne Martimprey, the founder of the Grove Community Makerspace. Sunday, February 2nd is Poetry Out Loud at the Town Hall Theater in Quincy, igniting student potential through the power of poetry. The Plumas County champion will compete to go to the state competition in Sacramento. In the words of Evelyn Marsh, it is the strong I will that wins the day. I will do my part in this great work. If others fail, I will succeed. Good luck, poetry competitors! February 7 is the Plumas Arts Gallery opening. The February exhibit is the Community Honeycomb Collective Arts Show. Show is Friday, February 7th at the Plumas Arts Gallery in Quincy starting at 5 p.m. February 8th is the Full Moon Ski Party at the Johnsville Ski Bowl. Music starts around dusk. The February Full Moon Ski Party is a celebration of the feminine with music from DJ Lucky, Pinky Up, Lithium Gin, Algo Latino, Hootenanny, and poet Amanda Palmer. A full moon with snow on the ground. That's a party. In sports, Portola basketball hosts Williams Friday, January 31st. Portola travels to Quincy in a classic matchup on the basketball court Tuesday, February 4th. FRC basketball hosts Lassen Saturday, February 8th at 1 p.m. And at the Town Hall Movie Theater in downtown Quincy, Mufasa the Lion King plays from Friday, January 31st through Monday, February 3rd. And Nosferatu is Friday, February 7th through Monday, February 10th. And now, let's have a chat with Suzanne about the Grove, Quincy's community makerspace. I am very excited to be sitting down interviewing Suzanne for the upcoming grand opening for the Makerspace. How about you just introduce yourself and tell the audience a little bit about what's going on?
Hello, Manuel. I'm Suzanne Martimprey, and I've lived in Quincy for 9 years. In August of 2023, I was brought a proposition to develop a community makerspace. If you're not familiar, a makerspace is a membership-based business that provides tools and equipment for creative projects. So people pay a monthly membership and they get pretty much 24-hour access to this space. The studios that we will have available are a ceramics studio and a multimedia studio. So we will have all of the equipment necessary for throwing on a pottery wheel or handcrafting, sculpting, painting, oil painting, eventually making your own canvases. And later this year, we hope to open a wood shop that will also be included in the membership.
That's awesome. And the ceramic studio, does that include a kiln?
Yeah, it includes 3 kilns, actually.
Can I get into any of these kilns?
You can't get into any of the kilns.
That's good.
Physically.
Good
No.
So let's say someone is a beginner at painting. Are there going to be classes offered as a part of this makerspace?
Yes. The Makerspace will initially provide classes to its members. So we will have different artists coming in and teaching different projects or skills in each of the mediums. And eventually, once the membership space is settled, then we will have open to the community class where anyone from the community can pay a fee and come in and learn whatever trade is being taught. We are currently looking for artists and community members with skills or trades that they would like to share. I think a big part of having a collaborative, creative workspace like this is being able to pass on skills that may be lost with generations or even individuals. Collaboration is just an amazing way to unfold the creative process and get a bunch of people working on different avenues to create and facilitate new and exciting things.
I love that it's a spot for all abilities and backgrounds, for a beginner to learn how to paint and for a professional to teach how to paint and continue that circle of life. That's pretty beautiful.
Thank you. I agree. I think it's one of the most valuable parts about community, and we definitely live in a place where there are an abundance of artists that hide away in their mountains, being inspired by the environment around them. That's definitely one of the reasons that I have stayed so long in these mountains. I think it would just be a really beautiful thing to create that community of sharing and collaborating.
And so the Makerspace, which is named The Grove, you guys have a grand opening coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
The grand opening for The Grove is going to be Saturday, February 1st. It's going to start at 6 o'clock. We're going to start with an introduction to the space and an open conversation with questions about operations or the future, and generally going into a vision of how we want to see this business evolve and how we want it to impact the community. At 8 o'clock, we'll have music from Alex Lemna.
So just after the Groundhog Fest, we've got some information gathering at the Grove Makerspace, and then there'll be some live music from this gentleman, Alex Lemna. That name sounds familiar. It's going to be a great night. The grand opening of the Grove Makerspace. Thank you, Suzanne.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Thanks for being a wonderful host. If you want to learn more about the Makerspace, then you can email thequincygrove@gmail.com, where you will reach me or my business partner, Shane Hyman.
And the Grove Makerspace is located at 567 Lawrence Street, number 1, right next to Patty's Thunder. That's it for this edition of Plumas Fun. Music heard today was by Ginger Root, Wolfpeck, and LaFresh. Long live live music. If you have an event, please email all information with at least 2 weeks' notice to kqnyplumasfun@gmail.com, or send it to us to the contact page at kqny919.org. Event announcements are included at the discretion of KQNY's staff and management.